We just had a critical 10.0 CVSS vulnerability drop, affecting almost every modern web application built with a certain popular framework. I'm talking about a bug so severe it allows an unauthenticated attacker, that means literally anyone, to execute remote code on your server. Think about that for a second. Is your application using the latest app router? Did you rely on a dependency that uses it? How many lines of code did you not have to write only to introduce a gaping security hole you didn't even know existed? The very architecture designed to make your web apps faster and more modern has introduced a flaw that cybersecurity firms are calling an existential threat. This isn't theoretical. This is a live exploit-ready vulnerability that demands your immediate attention.
Welcome to Startup Hack. I'm Spencer, and we're passionate about helping companies protect their organizations. With 10 years of executive leadership as a fractional CTO and 25 years in software development, I've assisted countless teams with their security and penetration test requirements.
Okay, let's get back to the bombshell that just hit the developer community. We're discussing CVE 2025-55182 and its sibling, the Next.js specific CVE 2025-66478. These aren't minor bugs. They're the highest severity rating you can get, critical 10.0. My 25 years in software development have taught me that a flaw this severe, especially in a foundational technology, can't be ignored. I want to know your thoughts on this. Seriously, leave a comment below. It is my favorite thing and honestly the best compliment you can give me. Now, let's break down exactly what this means for your stack. The core of this vulnerability is an issue called unsafe deserialization, and it sits deep within the React Flight protocol itself. This is the proprietary protocol used by React server components to efficiently send data and component trees between your server and the user's browser. It's supposed to be this magical black box that makes everything feel snappy. The problem is the logic the framework uses to turn the data it receives back into executable code on the server was insufficiently secured. An attacker figured out a way to craft a malicious payload in a simple HTTP request that, when processed by the server, tricks this deserializer into constructing and executing arbitrary JavaScript code. This means an external attacker, without needing to log in, doesn't even have to bypass a firewall or authentication. They're hitting a standard server function endpoint and boom, they've achieved remote code execution. This is the nightmare scenario for any tech executive, and security research firms are already confirming that newly generated applications are vulnerable by default. It's a stark reminder that even the most innovative and trusted frameworks can hide profound risks, turning convenience into a critical security debt. Now let's talk about the specific frameworks being scorched by this, namely any application using React server components, which for a massive portion of the ecosystem means Next.js applications utilizing the app router. This is huge because Next.js has become the de facto standard for scalable, performant React applications. This is not a vulnerability caused by your custom code or a weird configuration. It's an inherited flaw from the core component, a reminder that your security is only as strong as your deepest dependency. Imagine the panic when the advisory states that an application using all default configurations is immediately vulnerable. That's a huge percentage of the modern web. I've spent a decade as a fractional CTO helping companies secure their systems, and I've seen how quickly attackers pivot to target massive high-value pools of vulnerable applications like this. This is precisely why you need to be constantly learning and keeping up with the security landscape, whether that's through resources like startuphack.com or by checking the advisories directly. I can't stress this enough. Leave a comment and tell me your thoughts on this. It truly is the biggest compliment you can give me, and I love reading your questions and insights. The good news? The framework maintainers moved fast, issuing patches almost immediately. The bad news? You need to implement them right now. There are no quick, clever workarounds or WAF rules that can definitively stop this RCE without breaking your server components. The only definitive fix is to upgrade. If you're running any version of React 19.0.0 through 19.2.0, you need to upgrade your core React Server DOM packages to the patched versions like 19.0.1, 19.1.2, or 19.2.1. For those on Next.js using the app router, you must upgrade to versions like 15.0.5, 15.1.9, or 16.0.7, depending on your major version. This isn't a task you can postpone until next sprint. It's a fire drill that requires immediate attention and a full application rebuild and redeployment. Check the links below for the official advisories from React and Next.js, and remember, securing your company is an ongoing commitment, not a one-time project.
So what's your take on this vulnerability? Think this could be a major issue? I really enjoy engaging discussions, so drop a comment down below and don't forget to like and subscribe, because at Startup Hack, we're passionate about helping companies secure their business. With a decade of executive leadership as a fractional CTO and 25 years in software development, I've assisted countless teams with their security and pen testing needs. So reach out today and let us help.